Are you tired of contacting the same exact leads that everyone else that's running cold email is sending emails to? In this video, I'm going to show you the top 15 databases across many different industries that you can use and leverage to contact people who aren't getting bombarded with cold emails similar to yours. It's worth mentioning that this method is only going to show you how to get the website of the company. It's your job after that to go into Apollo and export the specific job titles and add any additional filters that you're going to want to add to get the final lead list. If you want to skip to a specific industry that you're looking for, there's going to be timestamps in the description below, so you can just skip right to it. But without any further ado, let's get right into the different databases. The first segment that I'm going to show you how to get leads for is SaaS and software companies. So I'm going to show you the 7 data sources that are going to give you the websites. And then once you get those websites, all you have to do is take them to Apollo, input the websites, and find the decision maker contact information. So there's a few different types, but a lot of them are very similar. So I'm just going to run through them quickly because, like I said, they are mostly all the same, but they do focus on different aspects of the market as well. So G2 is a software review platform where basically people can leave reviews on softwares and give their honest opinion, and people can rank, right? So you can find a lot of different types of softwares, everything from a CRM management software to, a video outreach software, right? A lot of different options there, and it's very easy to use and scrape. Next is Product Hunt. So Product Hunt is actually one that we used for one of our campaigns where we sent 5,000 emails to 5,000 companies. And it did very, very well because the quality of companies on Product Hunt was exactly what we were looking for, right? They weren't huge companies with over 1,000 employees, but they weren't very small companies that couldn't afford our service. So just from targeting 5,000 of these companies, we added an additional $10,000 in monthly recurring revenue for our agency from Product Hunt. So they do focus more on startups and more on kind of the startup phase of a company. That's really what it's made for. Really, really good filtering capabilities as well. So definitely check it out. Next is Crunchbase. So with Crunchbase, Crunchbase really focuses on funding insights and investor insights. So you're able to find when a company was funded, how much the funding round was, what type of funding it was, all these different insights. And you can filter by industry, by location, by all the typical filters. But really where Crunchbase shines is the funding insights. So if you're looking for recently funded companies, that's where you're going to go. Next is Capterra. So Capterra and G2 are very similar. It's basically a software review platform, but it does focus on a bit of a different kind of part of the market, but still very, very good. And I would definitely check out both. Capterra and also GetLotka are very similar. So these three, Capterra, GetLotka, and G2 are all very similar. So check them all out. They are basically all software review platforms. So that leaves us with BetaList, which is very similar to Product Hunt, where it's early stage startups, like recently founded companies, and they are much, much smaller than the companies you would find on, for example, Crunchbase. Also with BetaList, there are only 20,000 of these people or of these companies on there. So it is much more of a niche database, but if it's what you're looking for, that's a great source of leads. And then BuiltWith is very popular for being able to see what type of technologies people are using. So you can see if someone, if a company is using Calendly, if they're using ClickFunnels, if they're using Go High Level, any type of software, if they have a Facebook pixel on their page, you can find out a lot about a company through BuiltWith. So you could check that out. You can also find it the other way where you can see what companies are using ClickFunnels, right? So that's what's really how we use it for. So make sure to check it out there. And that's it for the software companies. So like I said before, this data source is only going to give you the websites, right? It's not going to give you the emails of the founders, of the CEOs, of the CMOs, or anything that you're looking for. It's only going to give you the website, which is really all that you need, because after that, you'll take it into Apollo, do your filtering there, and export it. Next is agencies. And for agencies, 2 of them are the same exact ones as the previous one, as the softwares, just because they do both. They have a software section and they also have an agency section. So you can also leave reviews for an agency, of course. So those are G2 and Capterra. So I'm not going to go over those, but there's a few other ones. For example, Clutch. And Clutch is really interesting because you can find the percentage focus of an agency that they focus on. So for example, if a company focuses on email marketing 50%, but also focuses on paid ads, you're able to filter that out and kind of select which minimum percentage you want to have that segment, right? So with Clutch, it is another review platform, but it is a bit different with that percentage feature. Good Firms and Agency Vista, they're both software review or connection platforms. So like, for example, Agency Vista, if you're looking for a content agency, you can go there and filter out and find your agency. So these are all really good sources. They have a lot of leads, at least 50,000 each, which you can scrape from. And really what I would do is I would take a look at all these if you're looking to target agencies and find the one that you like the most and has the companies that you're actually trying to target, because they are a little bit different. So just find which one works for you best and go with that one. Next segment is local businesses. So local businesses, there's really only two different options. You can either go through Yellow Pages or through Google My Business. So both of them are like Yellow Pages is a directory, while Google My Business is just, you know, how you search it up on Google, but they both have a very similar kind of segments. Without Scraper, you're able to scrape both of these. It just really depends on which you prefer and stuff like that. And Yellow Pages does have a little bit of a different like specialty and expertise in certain segments as compared to Google My Business, but obviously it depends on which one you're trying to target. So go through both, check out both, and see which one is better for you. But for local businesses, I would only recommend Yellow Pages or Google My Business for your lead source. And last and not least, e-commerce. E-commerce is a big segment that we target. Over 50% of our clients are currently somewhat e-commerce related. And what I recommend that you use is either Store Leads or Brand Nav, right? We currently use Store Leads. This is also the same software that is available within Outreach 101 for free, that you can have access to. Basically, you can pull any information you want. There's over 7 million active Shopify and WooCommerce stores on there that you can scrape from. Tons of different filters, categories, information. You can even find like the average order value of a website or all these different types of data points. So it's great to have. So I recommend, I lean more towards Store Leads, but Brand Nav is also great. So I'm going to include it because for some people, they prefer, there might be more information on their specific segment. So that's what I recommend. So for e-commerce, you really only have two solid, viable options that I would recommend. But both of them are great options. So that is the 4 segments or 15 different data sources that you probably may have not known about, and hopefully you can now use and leverage to your ability and to your benefit. So once again, if you did find this video valuable, all that I ask is you share with someone else that may find it more valuable than you and can actually benefit from it. Also, if you are interested in fast tracking your growth of knowing cold email and knowing how to do it properly for yourself or for your clients, make sure to join Outreach 101. We are offering a 100% money back guarantee. So even if you join the program and you're like, I completely hate this, we will give you 100% of your money back within the first 7 days, no questions asked. So make sure to check it out. Link will be in the description. If you're a B2B company and you're looking for someone to run your cold email and actually get results for yourself, and you don't really have to worry about it, all you have to do is show up to the sales call and kind of know what's going on, then make sure to book a call with me below. It's going to be infinitebookings.com/book a call, and we can chat there. So once again, thank you for watching if you got to this point in the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.